Good afternoon, skippers. Welcome to Instant Grants drawing number 227. Happy Friday. I'm starting here for you on the dashboard because we've got some exciting things to share with you today. But we're going to get into all that. I want to give lots of shout outs today to everyone who's here and on your successful weeks. I know it's been a busy week. And I can't wait to hear your updates. In fact, I'm looking for all your updates and your wins this week on the Skip chat here. So if you haven't posted yet, post some of your wins, successes this week, and what's on your mind. I want to hear that. And of course, if you're here for the first time, would love to hear. As always, first, second, third time. Is this your first week on Skip? Are you not sure how things go? Yeah, someone asked that question. This is the best entrepreneur community in the US. So we're here to support your business. Of course, give out several up to $1,000 grants right now and give a recap of some of the things that have been happening this week. So in 30 to 40 minutes, you'll leave today, headed into the weekend, maybe with $1,000 cash or credit, maybe some shout outs, maybe some new connections for your business, and some important things that you can take into the ending of this week, take into the weekend. All right. We've got Ariam 3135 is here for the first time. Mobtown Ballroom in Baltimore, first time trying this instant grant situation. It's a situation indeed. Seems cool. Absolutely. Been doing this for a few years now. Riri's Creative had your first product sale this week. Seasoning Solutions. I have 25 of my products now posted on Skip. You're in Saline, Michigan. Of course, on the screen right now, we have featured businesses. I'll show you how you can all enter. We got a few new folks here. Make sure you're in the drawing. I'm going to start spinning the wheel in a minute. I alternate between credit rounds, cash rounds, usually about 5, but we'll see how many we can get through. As of right now, looks like we've got folks across the US. And in fact, you may be able to all see this now. Okay, got lots of new stuff today. I always want to give a massive shout out to the Skip team. They work tirelessly for your businesses. Several new announcements, but one is the new map where you can filter, you can see where you are on the map, and this is at tryskip.com/map. This literally just came out less than 5 minutes ago. For this live, we reveal things for you first here, but you can see, you zoom into, let's find folks in in Greensboro. How about in Charlotte? You can hover in Charlotte and see folks around you. There's said bookkeeping in Charlotte, Sheik's lab testing, so you can see at a high level who's near you. And one of the coolest parts is you can then filter to see featured folks or all the grant winners. This is all of the grant winners on Skip. It should be all the grant winners. I don't think we're missing anyone, but it's almost 1,500 or over 1,500. And the coolest part, the 12 major industries. And I'm going to get into more and I'm going to start spinning, but I'll just show this off early. If you are in the technology business, and it looks like, oh, there we go. If you are in technology, you want to see other technology businesses. Let's say in Atlanta, you can zoom in more and see technology businesses on Skip in Atlanta. Okay, go through that. All right. Make sure your business page is up to snuff, especially if you win today. You know I'm going to go through and talk about your banner and your products and blog posts, other things that stand out. So anyway, as To Marie Cookie says out of Cedar Rapids, wow, that's a happy, busy map full of businesses that you can try the search. And again, go have fun with that. It's tryskip.com/map. We know there's a group of you who love the map. And we also know many of you have been connecting with others and learning. So I'll come back to that, but we're a few minutes in, and I do want to start spinning. So welcome, everyone. Yeah, that is Skip Nation is drawing in ink. That is the Skip Nation. If you want to see your fellow skippers, here are your fellow skippers. You can see everyone here, your fellow skippers. Hey, maybe we're going to get some folks in Hawaii winning today. In fact, I might try to do this today in real time when we pull the winners. I'd like to zoom in on the map. I may try to search with this brand new view. Let's see. Okay, so if you have not entered today's grant, on the watch page like this, first of all, type in something here. Say hello. Say hello. Hi, skippers. Who's ready to win? And make sure you've entered the grant. That means you're entered, and it says you're entered. And you can boost if you want. It means you show up after the live, and then on the side panel here as well. Oh, there you go. Here we go for Friday, the first spin. We've got Julie and Pat here helping out. Let's give a shout out and a welcome to Julie and Pat. They're starring some of the comments, and I'm going to come back and look at some of those, and I'll pin some comments as well. So here we go. Spin number 1. What state are you rooting for this first spin? For credit, we are in Atlanta, drawing in ink. I just hovered over you, or no, I saw you in the chat, and you are on the clock, and you have claimed $900 credit in seconds. Look at that. All the famous words here from folks saying you got to keep showing up. Hope Works Design, one of your wins this week was you closed a new client. Congratulations. And you're speaking at another summit next week. Congrats on that. ZRK got their first local shipment for the product this week and finally able to give samples to potential hosts. Designer Occasions by Rose in Birmingham. I have 4 weddings that I am working on right now, 2 happening this year and 1 next year. Oh, you guys are doing great this week. All right, some of you publishing your first blog post this week. A lot of you turned on the Created for You option this week on Skip, where we give you drafted blog posts and you just need to approve or review and approve them. And we've been having success with that, which is awesome to see, because a lot of those posts are already indexed and already getting impressions on Google. Shall we go to Atlanta? Let me do that again. Here we go. I'll zoom out here. Going to come to this tab. It works great. Drawing in right here. Drawing in Ink empowers young adults in Metro Atlanta with career readiness, financial literacy, and professional development through hands-on workshops, mentorship, and job training programs. Let's take a look at your page. Here we are, Drawing in Ink in Atlanta. $50. Okay, you all notice this, by the way. Since we're on a new page, there's always stuff every single live. Remember when you were asked to verify your business email? There's a reason for that, because we heard, a lot of the successful sellers here, whether you're selling digital products, physical products, or services, people may want to contact you, and you also may want to have a buy now button or learn more, things like that point to another page. Now you have that here, and I will demo something in a few minutes where you can add in more information. Anyone do this yet in the chat? Let me know if you have done this. You can add in more information. For example, here, average shipping time for your hoodie. So you can set expectations at this level. Before someone hits buy now, they may want to know, when can I receive this? Drawing in Ink, congrats. I can't remember when you won before. I believe you won before. Maybe Julie or Pat can look that up. But it's great to see how your page has evolved and how you've used videos here, and how you have a couple blog posts, how the Career Readiness Lab at Drawing in Ink works. Congratulations. Amazing to see. Give this page an A. And it's great to see the difference between when we looked at this a couple months ago, or maybe it was longer than that. Got a nice banner going on, an image, and of course, you're verified on Skip. Congratulations. $900 credit. Okay, we're about to spin for the cash round. But first, we're going to travel. Let's go back to the new map. This is looking good here. Then this is at tryskip.com/map. You can all have fun with the map later today. We will go to the West Coast, to the Red R. Y'all remember the Red R, who won earlier this week? I can't believe it was early this week. It was the special late edition live we had on Tuesday. And we're going to go out to Long Beach now. And Gerald, how's it going? Congratulations.
Hey.
Congrats.
Thanks, Ryder. I appreciate it.
All right.
Can you hear me all right now?
Loud and clear. That's great. We got the audio working. Yeah. What was it like to win again?
It was crazy. I was talking to you earlier because the feed didn't upload or like refresh. So I was on the old one, but then I saw the claim button, claim now, come down like a push notification, and right away, and a circle and cheering when I finally claimed, because I was like, is it going to go through or not? But it really worked out perfectly.
That's amazing. And yeah, glad it worked out. Two-time winner, but it was a little over, everyone can come in here. And by the way, we found out Drawing in Ink won a little over a year ago. But you also won back number 122, so almost, over a year ago. Congrats. And but we'd love to hear what you've been up to, and I'm going to pull up your page here as well, because I know, you've done some special things for the Skip community here.
Yeah, thanks for mentioning that. So I'm in.
Oh, Gerald, the audio cut out there.
Novel series.
Yeah.
But right now it's okay. Okay, can you still? Is it okay now?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a delay, but yeah, share more about the tour that you're on.
Maybe I could
You're on
switch to my.
you're on a
Okay.
national tour right now. The Red R, you can while you chime in
Yeah,
when
so
you're
we've
on.
been doing a bunch of universities and okay, because I think there's a delay, but
Yeah,
and bookstores all over the place.
absolutely.
But for the Skip community, I thought I'd do something special because we've only had these books. They're like handcrafted, hand done graphic novels. The new ones, that would be the first time they're ever available to be online for purchase. So I opened it up for this.
Yeah, amazing, Gerald. It's great to have this here, and yeah, now
Um,
the Red R. Oh, you're in and out there, but this is great. Now everyone has this, and if, as Gerald just said, he wasn't going to put this up. So it's up for you guys, and but he's been over 100 lives, and yeah. So to take a look at the changes on the page. But Gerald, congrats. Anything you want to say to the Skip community?
Yeah, I know a lot of us have been doing the grind. I've been here since COVID days. So yeah, definitely persistence. I was talking to you right earlier. It does remind me of a scripture. It's in Galatians in the 6:9. It says, "Let's not become weary in doing good, but at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we don't give up." So definitely, passion and persistence leads to success. So if you have a passion, if you have purpose, just be persistent in pursuing it, and you'll break through for sure.
Well said. Well said. You're getting a lot of amens here, and Gerald, hey, congrats. And we can't wait to hear how the tour goes. And we got to have you back on so you can share updates on how it goes.
Thank you guys.
Thanks. Have a good one. Have a great afternoon
You
there.
too.
Amazing. All right. Here's the that's the page there, and here's the live page. But now you all know you can always find all the winners, all the past winners. I encourage you to go take a look. It's really amazing to see the talent. For example, many of you who are also artists or writers or in the creative space may want to go connect with Gerald and others. Same thing for any industry you're in. And that's the power of the Skip community here. Okay, let's do spin number 2. Here we go. And coming up, I'm going to talk about the $10,000 grant, the new one that we have, and 2 other big releases today. But there's always more. We are up in Detroit. Kingdom Royals LLC, Home Services. You're on the clock. Well, since while we wait for the claim or the miss, but we've had a pretty good, I think we were 5 for 5, I think, on Tuesday. On the page here, I'm going to show you all what's just come out. If you go to, where is it here? Let me pull, where's my, you go to your dashboard and to your products page here, you'll see this nice banner. You're missing fulfillment details. Okay, so anyway, this is the piece. Okay, now you can choose. Is it a product, a digital product? Because there's different implications there. You don't need to put in when you're sending it out, or a service. And again, just released. But what you can do now here is select an option so buyers know what to expect. When will you ship this product? Same day, within 1 to 2 days, 2 to 3, 3 to 5. You know, with Skip mugs, we ship within 2 to 3 days. I'm going to put that down and save the changes. And now on your page, visitors will see information. So it's a little different for digital products and services as well, but you can all go try that out. And our goal is to help you reach more people, but also build more confidence. People, You may know people and you send them your link and say, hey, purchase from my Skip page, or they may be strangers and they want to know who you are, get a little bit more peace of mind. That's a big piece. I want to give a shout out to the team for that one. And Kingdom Royals, anyone give them a ring? There are 3 seconds left to claim here. We're going to go to the next spin. I think I jinxed it by saying we were a perfect 5 for 5. 3, 2, 1. Not here. Okay, spin number 3. Avermentities is agreeing with Gerald and what he said. Yes, persistence. Congrats on the win. And we still, by the way, some of you asking about past grants, we still got a couple in the queue we're still reviewing. Okay, before I even announced it, we had DK's screen prints and custom designs in Phoenix, Arizona, in professional services business, 105th Live, and you just won $800 cash. Congratulations. Incredible. Let's find you. Let's go find you. By the way, anyone update their product page today? And if you did, say so in the chat, and we'll flag a few, and I may be able to show off a few, especially if you have a service and you added in the service piece or a digital product. So here we go. Let me find this map again, and we'll go search for DK. DK. Well, now I'm DK's. There we are. DK Screen Prints and Custom Designs specialize in high quality custom apparel. Look at this great page. Custom shirts. 1 large print customized shirt. Custom t-shirts are made your way. Great to see this, and you can learn more here. And if you add in your business email, you can also have that here as well. Time to order your custom t-shirt, everyone. Hey, great page here. And look, you got a couple blog posts. How to place an on-demand custom t-shirt order with DK Screen Prints. Well, the best thing about this here is, if someone was interested in, let's say, others in that space or professional services in that area, you could zoom in and see the other professional services businesses in the valley here. Congratulations, $800 cash. Here we go with spin number 4, rather. The Mom Next Door Socials in La Junta, Colorado. My Skip blogs that I'm sharing are getting a ton of views on LinkedIn. I really like the auto drafting feature with my Pro subscription. Hey, I'm going to pin that one. It's great to hear that. We are down in Tampa, Florida, Griswold Enterprises. You're on the clock. 5th Live. Not a whole lot of other information, so we'll see if you're here. We'll see what your page looks like. You're on the clock. Seasoned Stepping Stones. Are you working on a donate now button instead of the buy now copy? Yeah, that's a good point. A few nonprofits have mentioned that. We could probably update that copy. And as always, we love your feedback. Just in case you're here for the first time, you don't know what to put in the chat besides congrats. Well, and your wins. We also love hearing what you like, what you want to see, what would be helpful for your business. Hello, Moxie in Reynoldsburg, Ohio says, OMG, oh my gosh, I love that you added the digital products. That was number one on my list. Updated those in my services today. All right. Griswold Enterprises, going once, going twice. Not here. Next spin. Then I'll show you who's here. Just to mention this, when you look at, always a great idea. This is true for any part of your business, and it's true. For example, our team does this every day, and we're in Las Vegas right now at Green Gleam Home Co. You're on the clock. Anyway, great idea to look at your public-facing assets as much as you can, but as long as it's consistent. So for your Skip assets, those are your business pages and your product pages. Always make sure they're looking how you want them to look. For example, maybe you thought that it had a call to action, but it didn't. Got to enable that, or the buy now button. So subtle things like that, or we're releasing new things that you have the option to fix. So always important. All right. Well, there's a lot. Maybe this is going to be our third miss today, and I can't remember the last time we had 3 misses. So maybe this is a good chance for all of you waiting, or if you know someone who's sitting by their computer right now and they have a business, or they've been starting one, invite them to join in. Going once, going twice. Not here. I'm going to pin donate now button. Oh, you get it. This is great. The chat, someone's echoing about the donate now button. And that's great. Any way to link the buy now button to Shopify rather than Stripe? Okay. As I spin, and I just pinned Hello Moxie's comment here. I'm always looking at your comments here. As we spin again, talk about that. Spin number 6, 2 winners so far. The Shopify integration, more complicated. They didn't make their integrations very straightforward. We're close there, but as soon as that integration is finalized, again, you may have that option to link to your Shopify page instead of getting payments on Skip. When that comes live, I will let you know. We are in Edmonds, Washington, in Fit Night LLC. Health and wellness space. You're on the clock, and you won. You claimed just like that. All right. Let's go to the map. Where did we put the map? Here we are. Refresh this map here. And well, first of all, before we head out to Infit Night or Infinite, I'm not sure if that's intentional or not, but we'll find out. Marquita Thompson in the chat in Whitehall, Arkansas. I guess it's Pine Bluff. You said you added a video to your business page. So let's take a look. Oh, you did. Look at that. Coming soon. Hey, this is great lesson. Some folks often think, oh, I'm too early to put it out. Well, this day and age, put it out there. That you can make the coming soon look good if it's something that you're able to share with the world. Some of you might be in stealth. But here we go. Crown from the Inside is a heartfelt story about discovering the strength, confidence, and beauty that already exists within. Marquita Thompson. And go on to explain a little bit more. Oh, and the read more. And if people are interested, they can send an email. Hey, thanks for posting that. Anyone else do something new with their page? But now, let's go to InFit Night. InFit Night LLC is a cutting-edge health and wellness technology company dedicated to transforming the fitness into a fantasy experience through our innovative platform. Users can engage in immersive role-playing games that encourage physical activity and personal wellness. We believe in making fitness fun and accessible. There it is. That's why InFit Night LLC. It is intentional. Of course, would love to see a little bit more here. Level up your life. How to InFit Night LLC is transforming fitness into an epic RPG adventure. Love seeing the blog post here. And look at this. Mom Next Door Socials, Pupper Cuts, Mobile Dog Grooming. You're all down here and under Discover More. Congratulations. $500 credit. Okay, still have two big announcements to tell you about here, but while we do that, we will spin again. Spin number 7. Oh, Pupper Cuts, I just gave you a shout out a minute ago, and you commented as well. We're in Hollywood, Florida. Take Focus Media is on the clock to win. And if you're here, we're going to go visit Hollywood, Florida. But Pupper Cuts mentioned, hey, can we reply to comments in the feed? I was just noticing that, maybe you want to tag folks in the future, but we're thinking about that. I do want to give a heads up. Man, the team's been doing amazing things, but we have a new version of the app that will have better chat, better home screen, better, it'll have the products page. So you can manage your products on the app and a whole bunch more, but really excited. Take Focus Media has claimed, which is incredible. And before we go visit, we still have a couple more spins, so this jam-packed Friday here. Before we go to Hollywood, Florida, just wanted to see here. Revenue and Growth Systems, you said they added. Look at this. Manhattan, Kansas, said they added videos to each of their services offered. We're going to find out what those are. Here we go. Free business stability snapshot. We'll do that. And look at this. So this is the power of not only the new look, but the featured page. And by the way, Revenue and Growth Systems and everyone else who's on this page, again, you can go to your products page on Skip, which is when you have too many tabs, which is what I demoed 10 minutes ago, and you can add in more information so folks can learn more about this as well. For example, to share one more time, then we're going to keep spinning. You can add in more information here so it shows up on your page. But this is great. You've got business clarity and business diagnostic clarity sprint. Oh, this was great because what you did was you've got your lead gen here so people can connect with you before they do their $7,500 or $10,000 purchase. People who are just curious, they want to connect, and you do have a lot of great blog posts. All right, Take Focus Media has claimed and won. We're going to find you. In Hollywood, Florida. Take Focus Media is a visual storytelling company built on intention, creativity, and connection. We create cinematic video content for brands, couples, and communities. Here it is. Great looking page. I mentioned on Tuesday, we improved the pages. So when you share them with folks, they're not confused by the other header items. Got film, photos, video, and photo. And now Take Focus Media, when you go back to your product page, you can share more for folks on what they can expect after buying. But this is great. Actually, I love this because you have a handful of different photos you've got on the set. You got to see your gear, so one of the headshots, the equipment. Always great. Of course, a video would be pretty awesome here. Maybe you do have it under video and photo, or you could just instantly create a video on Imagine. All right, who's ready for the next spin? Here's what we are. We've got another spin. We have winners so far today in Georgia, Arizona, Washington, and Florida. Pretty great sampling here. 4 great states. Will we get one of the same states on the next spin or a new state? We're going to switch to that. But before we do, I want to say this is going to be an early access for members following this live later today, so you can early access for members. Best way to become a member. Hey, if you haven't started, most folks get a free trial. You can explore that. Business Insights. I shared a little bit of this last week. This is massive. Okay, you can see, for example, this page I'm on now, how I stack up compared to others. Apparently in blog posts, I'm only in the top 3%. I've got a ways to go, but you can see your followers, products, blog post page views, and benchmarked, not only in your industry, but even drilled down even further. So let's say you're in professional services, but you're a notary, you're some, specific category, chiropractic, within legal, you're a lawyer. You can drill down if the category is large enough. And my favorite part here, again, I shared this earlier, is you can see top businesses in technology, top blog posts. And there's, by the way, different ways to view this, but a great way to explore who's doing things right now that are useful, and including top products. I've got a lot here at the top of the list, and also a link to the map. Okay, members are going to get a link to this coming up later today, so you can have fun with it. I wanted to preview that. This is a massive piece, and I'm excited for all of you to be using this, playing with it soon. Right now, it's open. I mean, what for members, early access, but then it'll be available. Here we go. Spin number 8. East End Cafe says, I love the breakdown y'all gave by state. Caterpillar Butterfly LLC in Atlanta, Georgia, in the arts and entertainment business, 260th live. You're on the clock. You're on the clock. One more thing to share with you all. For now, on the Created For You tab. Oh, here we are. Created For You. And you can select how many blog posts you want created for you every week. So you all have this go through it. 2, 4, 6. Now, hey, if you somehow you're wanting more posts than that, you can request it. And then review before publishing. This is the default. We want you to review. We don't want published automatically yet. We think first of all, we want you to know what's on your page. It's the biggest risk of AI creation. Stuff's created for you and you have no idea what was created or what your business is saying. So it looks like this, and you can say, oh, okay, I got a new post, how to create an effective business plan. And you can click on it to review. Looks good. You can add to it, edit, schedule it, or click approve. And it will help. There's the approve button to help that. But the new thing just added for all of you who have this so far is you can add specific instructions. Let's say you never want posts about a certain topic, or you want to leave out these types of posts, or you just want to do how-to comparison posts, and you never want to talk about your products. You want to do more thought leadership. Whatever it is, you can put in some of that here. The team takes that into account before we create your post. This is just released. And there are your Friday goodies, and we have a fifth winner, Caterpillar Butterfly again. $900 credit. Let's zoom into Atlanta. We got a couple minutes left before we get cut off. Caterpillar Butterfly in the chat saying, "Yay, I won." Precision Books and Dots again. Let me just come here again to give it the attention in whatever industry you're in the categories, and you can zoom by state here too. I didn't demo that. I just want to say this: when we send it to you, this takes a little bit to load. It's a lot of data. So right now it takes 10 seconds to load. Not a long time, but just heads up. We've got a loading screen for it to load. But now you can see, okay, what's trending. Maybe only in your state you want to see, and you can see other businesses in your industry in your state. So that's pretty, and then your comparisons are based on that as well. Caterpillar. Let's go take a look and see very quickly what you've been up to. Caterpillar. Butterfly. Here we go. Okay, I've noticed some changes already. Looks like a new banner on your page. The logo might be different. And you've got a couple posts, couple products. Don't see images. I'd love to see that, but at least you have a few. Branded clothing, Story Quest mystery reading box, and musical album, Fluke Horizon, A Journey. Caterpillar Butterfly is where imagination, joy, and diverse voices come alive. Congratulations on the win. Congratulations to everyone. What a turnout. 1,000 folks here today. 1,118 winners all time. Here are today's winners. Tuesday's live is going to be up. I know I covered a lot of ground today. So you can go watch the recap or just go explore the dashboard and see what's new. Until then, bye-bye, everyone.